I'm gonna keep saying this even if people don't want to hear it. Teachers deserve to make six figures, and the best way to make that happen is with strong unions. Let's talk about it. I am finally talking about the teacher salaries for Washington, D.C. They're in the first year of their new contract, so let's see what these teacher salaries look like. Okay, my one complaint is that I absolutely hate when the teacher pay scales go long ways instead of going down. It just makes it so much harder for me. So we're gonna zoom in. And first thing I see is that I love how many columns, I'm still calling them columns, they have for the different levels of education. A first-year teacher with a bachelor's degree is making $64,640. And if you're a first year with a master's, it's almost $69,000. Is the middle of the pay scale looking good? The end of the pay scale is what everyone wants to see, and this looks nice. So if you have a bachelor's or a bachelor's plus 15, you're maxing out at step 16, but you're maxing out over $100,000. And the middle row here is for a BA plus 30 or a master's, and you don't max out at step 16, you then get some longevity payments. So you are then at the top making $126,000. Those are the kinds of numbers that I want to see on every teacher pay scale. But you might be saying, yeah, Washington, D.C. is super expensive to live in. You're not wrong. Average rent is $2,500 a month, $30,000 annually. And if your starting salary is only $64,000 and we take out 30% for taxes and deductions, you're left with $45,000. Means if you're paying the average rent, you're paying 2/3 of your take-home pay on rent, and that's just not sustainable. And the problem with DC is that a lot of the surrounding areas are also really expensive. So if you want to be able to afford rent on a teacher salary in DC, at least starting out, you're gonna have to find some roommates. However, the salaries increase pretty quickly, so someone on step 5 with a master's is making $80,000. I'm not super concerned about the affordability because the salaries seem to progress. And by the time you're at the end of the pay scale, you're making six-figure salaries. So I think it's worth it, but you let me know what you think. And if there are other great teacher salaries that you want me to look at, let me know where.